Hey, Wumbo World Entertainment, and if you were looking forward to the X-Men Wolverine game, well, we got some bad news, and you can see that bad news right here. Yep, Sweet Baby Inc. has their fingers all over this, and what do we get told? The word men has been removed from the game. Yep, we're gonna have a look at this. Now, the gameplay trailer which is out there, which you can see, we'll play some of it anyway. Quite frankly, I'm not a big fan of it. I think it just kind of looks a bit meh. But the fact now that, yeah, they've removed X-Men from it, and there was some rumors that, hey, does Sweet Baby Inc. have involvement with this? And now it's confirmed that Sweet Baby Inc. has involvement with this, which I don't understand how these companies still hire Sweet Baby Inc. when they do nothing but destroy your games, and then your games fail, they don't sell, they don't chart on Steam or anything like that, and it's just like, why would you keep hiring these people? Yeah, who cares that that dumb bitch came out and said, you know, you gotta scare them, you gotta tell them what you can do to them if they don't hire you and stuff. It's like, fucking go ahead, bitch. Do your worst. Because you are in more of the shit than we are. So, the one thing you can say about the game is it's bloody until the blood fades away, which is also strange that it does that type of mechanic. If it just fades away, then don't get Wolverine covered in it. It's weird. How did this guy not see him down there? So that's bad game mechanics in my opinion. But let's have a look at the actual article anyway that talks about this, because yeah, it's not great news for people who were probably looking forward to this game. So let's dive into it, shall we? So Insomniac has finally done what short-sighted Marvel executives have been trying to do for years with its new Wolverine game. Take the word man out of it. And they may have had some help from Kim Belair's Sweet Baby Inc., or as we like to call it, Sweet Baby Stink. For years, some of Marvel's most prominent executives and creatives have openly questioned whether the X-Men name still fits modern audiences. You know, the thing that doesn't exist. Fans saw it in Dark Phoenix, where a much mocked line suggested the team should be called X-Women. They saw it again when former Marvel Studios executive Victoria Alonso publicly argued that the X-Men name felt outdated because the roster includes female heroes. And I think she said that prior to Dark Phoenix even coming out, even though Dark Phoenix had nothing to do with Disney at the time. So yeah, that's just like, they really did go after the whole idea. So now a newly surfaced explanation of Insomniac Games' upcoming Marvel's Wolverine has many fans wondering whether that mindset has finally made its way into gaming. According to creative director Marcus Smith, the X-Men simply doesn't exist in the world of Marvel's Wolverine. Instead, Logan's history is tied to a group called Team X. Wow. The explanation has sparked plenty of discussion online, especially because a description of the replacement team sounds strikingly familiar. While discussing the game's setting, Smith explained that Insomniac is building its own version of Marvel's Mutant Corner. Why would you do that? If you have the character that's so synonymous with the X-Men, why would you go, well, we're not going to do that. We're going to have Team X. Swear to God, Scout's honor, it's not X-Men. You fucking clowns. So here's what this dipshit said. It's our own unique take on the world, and as such, we are putting it in modern times. That right there should be everything that tells you this game is going to be dog's bollocks shit. So, but, he continued by the way, but the X-Men do not exist. the X-Men are not in our game. And where we do start is Logan has been around for a while. He's been part of a team called Team X. Wow, sounds suspiciously like X-Men. If it's not the X-Men and the X-Men aren't around, why the fuck would you call this other team Team X and not come up with something like Mutant X or something? No. You go with Team X. It actually, with Mutant X, don't even put the X on it, just the mutants. So, at face value, that sounds like a major departure from traditional Wolverine lore. Well, he's been around for years, yeah. Like, before X-Men. Like, the actual group of X-Men. Like, Logan is dog's years old. So, but then Smith elaborated on what Team X actually is, calling them a group of mutants who go all around the world and save other mutants who are in danger. Kind of sounds like the X-Men. So, that description immediately caught the attention of longtime Marvel fans, because that's essentially what the X-Men have done for decades. Whether under Professor Xavier, Cyclops, Storm, or numerous other leaders, the central premise has remained largely unchanged. Mutants working together to protect and assist other mutants while navigating a world that often fears them. Which raises a simple question. If Team X is a group of mutants traveling the world to rescue mutants in danger, how exactly is it different from the X-Men? For many fans, the answer appears to be that it isn't. Another factor makes Smith's explanation even more confusing for longtime Marvel readers. Team X already exists in Marvel lore. Yeah, like X-Factor and all that, or X-Force and shit. Historically, Team X was a covert Black Ops unit connected to the Weapon X program rather than a globe-trotting mutant rescue organization. Over the years, the roster included characters such as Wolverine, Sabretooth, Maverick, Silver Fox, and John Rafe, with the group carrying out clandestine missions for government agencies. And it just goes on and on and on. So this dipshit is out here talking about, we're just kind of looking at the whole thing that Wolverine isn't going to be a part of X-Men. Wolverine is going to be a part of Team X. And it's like, okay, why isn't this playing? So you've got like Team X, where there's already a Team X. There's multiple teams with Team X, or with the X in it, like X-Force, for instance, and of course X-Men and whatnot. And as you see there already is a Team X, and they're a covert organization. They just got rid of the name X-Men because of Sweet Baby Inc. And the dude is clearly terrified. By the way, everybody's complaining about how she looks in this, which I get. But they're all like just shitting themselves. He's clearly not going to turn around and go, well, Kim Blair of Sweet Baby Inc. told us we better drop the name X-Men. And we went, okay. As opposed to, why would you not turn around and go, get fucked, dumb bitch? Why the hell would we drop the most recognizable name for the franchise? Because it's more recognizable than the name Wolverine. Let's be quite frank here. So, yeah, if you're worried about this game, be worried, because, and it's obviously going to go a lot deeper than the whole idea of just the name X-Men being removed. You clearly know that Sweet Baby Inc. involved in this, it's going to be a disaster. The story is probably going to be woman-focused, that it's not actually a woman of color, and it's not going to be actually really a Wolverine story. So, if you were looking forward to this game, start getting very, very worried. And that sucks. It really does. But there you go. Sweet Baby Inc. has gotten rid of the name X-Men. So, with that, I shall leave it there for this one. So do like and share and subscribe and hit that hype button, all that good stuff. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one.